So, a lot of people are very upset about a new feature coming with the new Genshin Impact update with Nod Krai. This has to do with the game's level cap. They're raising the level cap for your characters to level 100. Currently, the game's level cap is level 90. You can level your characters and ascend them up to level 90, but then it caps off. But in just a couple weeks with Nod Krai, you're going to be able to level your characters to level 100. Now, this is causing a lot of controversy right now within the Genshin community. How this is going to work, to get to level 100, you're going to need a new item that's coming to Genshin Impact. This item is called Masterless Stella Fortuna, and we're going to get into how you get that. But you're going to need 3 of these Masterless Stella Fortuna to be able to get one of your characters to level 100. You can use 1 or 2 to get to like 95 or whatever, but to get to level 100, you're going to need 3 of them. We'll get to why this is a problem in a moment. The good thing about this is you won't need to ascend your characters at all. There's no new ascension rank or anything, and you won't need any level up materials for this. You'll just use this new item and you'll instantly get level 100. You won't have to farm for anything or anything like that. So this sounds like a really cool new feature, right? This is something everybody should be excited about. But like all things with Genshin, here comes the catch. The problem with this is you can only get Stella Fortuna by getting constellations for a character after you already have them C6. So you have to have 6 full constellations for a character in order to get just one of these. This material is going to be super rare. And also, only 5-star characters count with this. So all your C6 4-star characters, they're not going to do anything to get you this material. So this change is very not free-to-play friendly. This is only something for one, people who have spent a lot of time in the game farming everything. And even then, it's going to be very, very hard to get a C6 character. Like, I've been playing Genshin for a few years and I don't even have a C6 5-star. I have C6 4-star characters, of course, because that's not hard to get at all. But a C6 5-star character, that is extremely, extremely hard to get. Like, almost nobody who is free to play is able to get a C6 5-star character. So it caters to that type of player who endlessly grinds and gets one character to C6. And also it caters to pay to win. It caters to the people who spend a lot of money on Hoyoverse, a lot of money getting C6 characters, a lot of money leveling up everything. It caters to people who spend a lot of money on Genshin Impact. So like, obviously, a lot of people are going to be upset about this because nobody is going to be able to access it. Unless you spend a ton of money on Genshin Impact, you're not going to be able to get a level 100 character. That's as simply as I can put it. If you want a level 100 character, you better just let Hoyoverse just take your money. This is play money, guys, don't worry. You think I'm trying to flex? I'm a free-to-play player just like you. It's like, only C6 5-star characters are gonna count for this, so like, basically nobody who doesn't spend money on this game is gonna be able to access a level 100 character, which kind of sucks. In my opinion, it would be better if they found a way for 4-stars to count towards getting this material. Like, say you get a C10 4-star character, maybe you could get one of these or something. Or maybe even if there is like a separate material just for 4-star characters that you could just use to level 4-star characters to level 100. Say you got a C6 4-star character, you get this other new fictional material that I'm making up, and then you can use that material only on 4-star characters to level them to level 100. I think that would be a lot better. It would add a way for free-to-play players to be able to access something like this. And even having something like that as a free-to-play player, it's not going to be OP, because I have like, what, maybe 3 C6 4-star characters, and I've been playing for a few years. Anyway, if Hoyoverse is watching this, take that idea, do something good with it, I don't know. But people are upset, obviously, because this is something that caters to only pay-to-win players, only people who spend money on Hoyoverse. People are upset because this is a cool new feature that everyone would like to access. Like, it would be so cool to have a level 100 character. And also, character leveling is an essential core part of this game. That's something you have to do to get stronger in this game. You can't just sit there with level 20 characters and expect to get anywhere. You have to level up your characters. So they're taking a core feature of this game, which is character leveling, and putting it behind a paywall. And Hoyoverse knows this. They know this caters to pay-to-win people. And there are absolutely people out there who will see this new feature and are completionists and will have to buy C6 characters in order to get this. And that's more money in Hoyoverse's pocket. A good thing, I guess, that they're doing is that players who have C6 characters already, who have gotten them before this update even happens, you're gonna get the material in your inventory the day it launches. So I'd say that is a positive positive because at least you don't have to get C6 characters after this launches. You will already have the material if you already have C6 characters. But still, who has a C6 5-star character who is free to play and doesn't put money into this game? Basically nobody. Like I said earlier, unless you just farm constellations for only one specific character, that's all you spend your Primogems on, then maybe yeah, you'll have a C6 character. And then maybe yeah, you'd be able to get them to level 100. But if you're a player like me who has like a decent roster of different types of characters, I have a variety of 5-star characters, I have basically all the 4-star characters, but I have basically no constellations for any of them besides Kuching, and she's on the standard banner. So that is the negative of this. Cool new feature, you can get to level 100 now, but it caters to only pay-to-win people and pretty much only them. Like 90% of Genshin's player base is not going to be able to access this at all. But in my opinion, this doesn't really affect the game that much. Like 10 levels really aren't going to do a whole lot for you. If you're already at level 90, you have level 90 characters, you're fine, you don't really need this, this isn't something essential. It's not like a whole new ascension rank or something that's blocked behind pay to win. It's something that really doesn't matter that much. Like think of a max ascended level 80 character compared to you level them up to level 90. It's not really that big of a difference. If you have a decent weapon, decent artifacts on your character, it's going to be fine. You're not going to notice a huge amount of difference here. So the same's going to go from level 90 to level 100. It's not going to be that much of a difference. People are thinking it's going to like add tens of thousands of damage to your characters and your teams and everything's just going to be OP now if you're pay to win, when that's really not the case at all. I mean, sure, it's going to add a little bit. You're going to get a little bit more health, you're going to get a little bit more attack, but it's not going to be anything game breaking, I don't think. Like the pay to win people suddenly aren't going to be even more overpowered than they already are. The people who have maxed out literally everything in their characters, they're number one on the leaderboards for the best characters in the game, they're not going to really benefit that much. Like having a level 100 will be cool, but it's going to be more of like a bragging right. Yeah, I got a level 100 C6. Like, oh, look at my character, so cool. Like, yeah, it's cool, but it's not like game breaking. It's not really gonna do much in my opinion. Not saying it's not pay to win, because yes, it is absolutely a pay to win feature. Hoyoverse probably wants people to spend money on this to get more C6 characters, get this material to get a level 100 character. It's obvious. But is it really going to have that huge of an impact on the game? Not really, I don't think. It's not going to change the whole meta or anything, it's just going to be an extra 10 levels for people who buy it. Is it a bit unfair to free-to-play players? Yes, it is. Because if you're free-to-play, chances are you're not going to be able to access this at all. It's a cool new feature that people want, it is a core gameplay element, leveling your characters up. Does it suck that they're locking the level cap behind pay to win? Yes, kind of. But is it really that big of a deal? Is it going to change the game in such a huge way that everything is different now? No, not really. In the end, it's really just another way for people to level up their already maxed out characters who have C6 already. I don't think it's really going to affect a ton of stuff. So, I want to know you guys' thoughts down in the comments. Let me know what you think about this change. Do you agree with me? Do you think it's not really going to change the game all that much? Or do you think this is something different? It's going to be a whole game-breaking feature? And do you think that Hoyoverse is just going down a pay-to-win route now? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments and subscribe. We're trying to get to 10,000.